Let's put T-Mobile. Let's put T-Mobile aside. I kind of feel like that's almost like a meme stock. They got their own thing going on. Everybody else is down. I feel like we're in an episode. I'm watching Russell Crowe in Gladiator at the end because they both die.
Yeah, well, that in fact is exactly what the convergence apocalypse thesis is. Now, to be fair, I want to be clear. I actually think the convergence apocalypse thesis is not exactly right. In some ways, it's a bit of a straw man to say it's clearly where consensus is, which is to say there are no winners here other than consumers, perhaps. It's certainly a deflationary industry in the context of a lot of inflation. But I actually think there are some winners here, and there are some companies that are better positioned than others as we get this competition between cable entering the wireless business and wireless operators increasingly offering broadband service.
That sounds really bad. I mean, it's like if Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, and Yum Brands just all drove each other out of business. At some point, someone's going to have to win or buy the other one or crush the other one.
Well, let's take buying the other one off the table, because I think realistically regulators aren't going to let any of these companies.
Okay. Deals are done. And by by the way, the deals that have been done have been terrible. Awful.
Yeah, that's right. But the deals that we're not going to see any new deals. But first let's zoom out a little bit and understand for context. The broadband business has been a fantastic business, right? I mean, one of the reasons it was such a good business is that in most of America, the cable operators more or less had the playing field to themselves. What we're talking about for the cable operators is seeing real competition. For today, they overlap with fiber in, say, 37, 38% of their footprint. Maybe that goes to 50 to 55% of their footprint. It's a material step up where they face competition. Where they face competition, by the way, it's still only a duopoly, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But they'll see a step up in the percentage of the footprint where they see competition. But it's probably not calamitous. What the market is trying to grapple with for the cable stocks is this idea that this is a business that was once great that's now only very good. And how do you price that? The wireless business is different. For the wireless operators, Verizon and AT&T in particular, again, let's leave aside T-Mobile, which is very much the winner here. For Verizon and AT&T, the problem is this was never a very good business to begin with. It was a highly competitive business. It always had three players in it. The cable operators being competitors now mean it feels more like a 4 to 5 player market. That's a much, much tougher place to make money. And so it's the road forward, just on that basis alone. There are a lot of other reasons we can talk about, but on that basis alone, the road forward is not as good for Verizon.
Listen, obviously, Craig, I'm biased. I own one stock. That is it's the only stock I'm not allowed to own. I own one stock through our employee stock ownership program. That is Comcast. So obviously, I just want people to know I'm a little biased coming in. But who wins ultimately? The cable players or the phone players?
Actually, they probably do. I mean, remember,
who's they? Does Comcast come out a winner?
I think Comcast and Charter come out winners here. And as I said, the market is grappling with how do you value these things. Look, I mean, remember, the cable companies have been through a long evolution. They went from an Act One, which was video. It turned out that Act Two for them, the broadband business, was a much better business than Act One. And so after everybody stopped wringing their hands over, oh my God, video cord cutting is going to kill the cable companies, people came to realize the cable companies are actually going to be better off than they ever were before. Now what people are struggling with is Act Three for the cable companies is wireless. And they have some real advantages in wireless. And it'll be a profitable business, but not as profitable as broadband. So what people are struggling with is this next leg of growth going to be as good as the last one? But again, it's still a really good business.
We'll leave it.
I think they win.
We're going to leave it there. I like that. We're going to end it on an optimistic note for our parent company, Craig. So we're going to leave it right there. Craig Moffett of MoffettNathan, thank you very much.